So the school system feminizes men and keeps them weak, making us the perfect worker ants. Has already started just decades ago. To me, the idea of school and that children learn something and they learn like basic shit in life is actually pretty important. But not gonna lie, bro, 90% of what you learn in school, you will never need that. And you have like 2 hours of physical education. You have 2 hours of PE class per week. So the school's recommendation of doing exercise is 2 hours per week. So this is where it already starts. So when you enter school, you learn a new system. Basically the teacher, daddy, gives you the work, your shitty ass homework you've hated doing for years. You've always made excuses to not do it, and then the teacher yelled at you because he's also sleep deprived and also hates his job. So to me, school actually was a pretty shitty experience all the time. And when I was like sick, by the way, I'm actually a little bit sick right now, so this is why my voice probably sounds a little bit different, but I was always extremely happy when I got sick. So I don't have to go to school basically. But the main problem with school and how it feminizes not our generation, but feminizes men, actually starts when you enter the class. So basically all the time when you are in school, you sit down and try not to fall asleep, but a teacher tries to explain you a topic you don't care about and you don't need. So when you're sitting all the time, do you think this is healthy? No. At first it's really bad for blood sugar levels, and the second part of it is basically when you sit all the time, your balls get heated up from your thighs basically. So this is extremely bad for sperm count and testosterone production. So keep that in mind. Now you sit almost the whole day in school, then you come home and remember what was the recommendation for exercise per week? 2 hours. You already get that in the school. Then you sit down again. So you basically sit the whole day, which you can call it a conspiracy, but this basically makes you the perfect office worker whose ass fits perfectly into a shitty chair and whose mind is perfectly laid out for your boss to give you the shitty work you hate doing, so you don't question anything. You're basically like a clone from Star Wars. By the way, if you're wondering why I always switch my phone between my hands, bro, it's cold as fuck. I know it actually looks pretty warm here, bro. It's cold as fuck and my hands begin to freeze. So this is basically why I always boycott the school system, but the shit continues. What do you actually learn in school about making money, or literally at every place you are in society? You need to go to another school and learn even more, and then you go to college, and then you go, I don't know, then you have to study, and then you have to go to this thing and learn this thing and pay for this thing, and then after like spending $2 million, then after spending like $2 million on education, and avoiding the scammy business shit you find online. No. All this business shit, all the courses, all the online coaching. This is a scam. I mean, $100 for that? No. We spent like $1 million on college education. You basically learn that the only way to make money is following this system and working just like everybody else. And you're probably now coping, but not everybody can be an entrepreneur. Not everybody can have his own business, but I guess everybody should have the option. I mean, imagine yourself, how more competitive would be all the businessmen if like 5 times more people would try to build a business. I mean, the business which then actually work and actually win the game of entrepreneurship would also be like 5 times better, but no. I should all work those shitty ass office jobs which actually don't even support society too much. And basically, bro, this is another part you learn in school. You also learn to be a consumer. You should be the guy who buys and consumes. And this is something you've been taught your whole life. That you need to buy shit, consume shit, and then make money so you can buy and consume even more shit. Like my little brother once was like at a toy store with my little brother, and he wanted to buy one of those slimes. He already bought like 100 pieces of that. He's like the classic example of a consumer who always buys and needs more clothing and needs to buy new shit, and every single euro we have here in Austria he directly spends on the next trend, bro. You can already imagine how many fidget spinners he had when they were a thing. So school system. I'm so thankful that I learned so many important things in school. So I'm so grateful that I learned so many important things in school. So I now know everything about being a YouTuber. Yeah. Work smarter and harder.